So it has come to my realization that there is a little foundation trying to make a certain person famous, and this person is Kony. And this is a movement, the Kony 2012, trying to put a warlord, a resistant war criminal, in jail or have him arrested, whatever. But my thing is, not to say that I'm bashing it or anything like that, it's just my thing is, or my question is, with that money that is being put towards the Kony, how much of it is actually being paid off to help out? I mean, you go through so many other issues, like other charities or other fundraisings that go out of their way to try and help and save and preserve and all kind of stuff, but really, how much is of the actual money is really going towards what it's saying? Like, please tell me. Like, then on top of it, my second issue, who remembers all the other things that have been happening in the world? I mean, has anybody gotten a report or like anything back about other worldly events that have been happening? For example, Haiti. It happened 2 years ago. Do we hear anything about it now? Or Japan, tsunami that happened just last year. Japan's still in an epidemic right now. North Korea, South Korea, just Korea in general. Wall Street, that was going on pretty long. Mudslides that have been happening in Europe. How many people, can remember that all these things have also happened? And I mean, keep up and follow up with all these things. So this year, we accomplished this Kony thing this year, and we capture him and we get him and everything. And then what? Do we forget whatever happened and whatever else happened, and we give ourselves a pat on the back and be like, you did a good job? But then that's life. Move on. It's been done. Like, no report as to say, hey, hello, how about Japan? How about Haiti? How about North Korea? How about Korea? How about where the mudslides happened? I mean, there's a big group of immigration that's been happening. Just as the same as there other or even worse things that are happening in the world. And so we have this Kony 2012, which seems to be a big epidemic right now. And I mean, I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not trying to bash it, I'm not trying to be against it. Not to say I'm not in any position to give an opinion towards it, but do I feel that it's right that he's taking kids, making them into soldiers and then sex slaves? No, I obviously do not agree with it. But at the same time, it's been 10 years, like the guy said, and up to now he still has not been caught. And what, this year is the year that is gonna be done? I don't know. If it happens, it happens. Great. Amazing. Like I said, we've, in the States, for him, it's gone through it went through 3 presidents, or 2 president terms, before this whole entire ordeal could even be put together. And I mean, only now it's actually being taken seriously. So how serious will it really get? So it's my thoughts on Kony 2012. I'm not saying I'm against it. I'm not saying I'm for it. But I'm totally not against it. Yeah. Kony 2012. If you are a person who's a part of it and you're repping it, do you? That's what you're all about. That's what your goal is. That's where your heart is. Awesome. Just, I have a million gazillion questions to who I wish I could or ask the guy personally and just sit down and be like, so, what percentage of the money is going where? What is it really for? Are you sure it's not just a payoff for all the advertising, the prettiness, and all that stuff? Just asking. Just putting another perspective onto what is being, or what is going on from where I sit. Besides the factor that there are other stuff in the world that are just as bad and even worse, only we put degrees on it. But who says that this is probably more of a priority than the other stuff that are going on that we don't know about, or that it has not been put to our attention in a pretty YouTube video? So that's my thoughts on it. Ugh. Anyways,